We've seen Emily Blunt work her magic in front of the cameras for a long time. During all her time in Hollywood, the star has practically changed cinema with tons of blockbusters and some critically acclaimed movies. Today, we'll take a trip down memory lane to look at Emily Blunt's 10 best movies. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. Starting with The Young Victoria at number 10. With a screenplay by Julian Fellowes of Downton Abbey and a director in the form of Oscar magnate Jean-Marc Vallée, The Young Victoria has all the makings of a British historical masterpiece. Blunt's virtuoso performance ultimately carries the picture, despite a storyline that too frequently holds back. Blunt infuses a character that too often appears cliched, with much-needed oomph by making Victoria seem edgier than Keira Knightley, who we all know is the typical go-to for this sort of part, with a more appealing spunk.
To meet my destiny.
I pass the royal authority directed to that.
Next, at number 9, A Quiet Place. With 2 films in the can, a spinoff in the works, and a sequel in the works, the world of A Quiet Place is swiftly growing. Though a sequel, A Quiet Place 2, brought in a lot of money and helped the series expand, many still prefer the first film, which came out in 2018. John Krasinski is no stranger to the director's chair, but his work on this sci-fi thrill ride really brought his skills to light. Blunt is his real-life partner, and he and her play a married couple who are the film's leads and protagonists. Audiences are invested in what happens to the Abbott family because of their amazing on-screen chemistry. This horror film's 90 minutes will fly by as you sit on the edge of your seat due to the high stakes. In that regard, the film's ideal length is another reason we like A Quiet Place. Moving on to number 8, Into the Woods. Now this is a fan favorite because of Emily's performance. Her sudden transformation into a seductress of sweet songs is fascinating and shocking. Her devotion and skill as an actor are displayed in how she adapts to each job. Blunt plays the sympathetic half of a couple who are both kind and trying to have a family. Their ability to have children is destroyed by a curse placed on them by a hopelessly corrupted and irritable witch. To lift the curse, they must collect 4 items for her. We thought it was a great musical. The story's heroes were given sufficient screen time to create a positive impression, despite the story's sugary simplicity and obvious cliches.
Even now and then a bad one. But if life were only moments.
Not to forget The Devil Wears Prada at number 7. So this is a movie that almost everyone has already watched. While the movie is pretty spectacular, Emily makes it even more excellent. In the film, The Devil Wears Prada, Anne Hathaway plays a new college graduate who takes a job in New York City working for the unjust and sometimes incoherent fashion editor Miranda Priestley, played by Meryl Streep. Coming to the star, Emily Blunt plays a crucial part as a malicious, scheming assistant. Because of this part, Blunt became more well-known to the general public.
Oh, thank God it's Friday, right? You doing anything fun this weekend?
Yes.
The movie's success may be largely attributed to the fact that it captured the drama and controversy of New York's fashion industry even better than the novel it was based on. She has acted in almost 30 films spanning a wide range of genres and styles since making her acting debut in The Devil Wears Prada, when she had a supporting role. Following up at number 6, Gideon's Daughter. Blunt's calm, pathos-filled performance as the stunningly talented daughter of Bill Nighy's public relations patriarch isn't the most interesting of her professional life. Still, it is one of her most magnificent. The film is somewhat underwhelming, but the cinematography is striking thanks to Stephen Polyakov. Her performance was controlled and polite, but ultimately dripping with passion. And it's no surprise that at the tender age of 24, she beat out veterans like Sarah Paulson and Toni Collette to win the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Drama. After Emily Blunt astonished audiences with a heartfelt musical performance, it's no wonder we all took note of Gideon's Daughter. We can safely say that she has the pipes to pull off Into the Woods. Blunt does an outstanding job of giving Natasha enough emotion to persuade us that she doesn't care that her father is there. The film was a smash hit, winning over audiences with its nuanced portrayal of tense relationships. Up next, at number 5, Sunshine Cleaning. As Rose and Nora, sisters played by Emily Blunt and Amy Adams, respectively, Sunshine Cleaning is an unusual mystery with an endearing optimism that is kept from being too sentimental. When the siblings realize they might make some money in the crime cleaning business, they jump at the chance. However, the job not only puts them near gruesome deaths, but also presents them with additional difficulties that put their relationships under strain. Amy Adams was John Krasinski's girlfriend for a brief time on The Office, before she played Emily Blunt's sister in the comedy Sunshine Cleaning. This film is ideal for anybody who finds CSI too dark, albeit there are some tense moments. Blunt's supporting role in Christine Jeff's inspirational picture, featuring strong female characters, is one of the most overlooked in her career. Not to mention, at number 4, My Summer of Love. Emily Blunt has one of the most outstanding performances in her first major theatrical picture, My Summer of Love. Blunt showed much maturity in her first leading role in a big film. It's your typical tale of a girl from the hood and a rich girl. Nonetheless, both Blunt and her co-star Natalie Press give outstandingly moving performances. Also, this is an example of a movie that didn't do well at the box office, yet had overwhelmingly positive reviews. To sum up, the film is an excellent coming-of-age drama, and if you're a fan of Emily Blunt, you should check it out. Here's what happens. She plays the self-assured Tamsin, who strikes up a connection with Natalie Press's Mona. Throughout a single summer, these three young ladies from very different socioeconomic backgrounds develop a romantic connection, their shared sense of dread drawing them closer together and fueling their efforts to find pleasure in their lives. A lesbian love tale with little frills and a lot of gloomy undertone.
I'll kill you. And then I'll kill myself.
Then there's salmon fishing in Yemen at number 3. Blunt's character, Harriet Chetwood Talbot, is a wealthy financial advisor with a big heart and big dreams. She wants to introduce salmon fishing to Yemen. The plot's artificial nature highlights her ingenuity and will to carry the project through despite political and financial setbacks. Their joint effort bears fruit as Talbot and fisheries specialist Alfred Jones develop a strong connection. When you see Blunt grin, you immediately feel warmth and mystery that will stir your emotions. Well done.
2-inch waist, Miss Chetwood Talbot.
Right.
Not a 34.
What's more, there is Mary Poppins at number 2. Emily Blunt showed that she could handle a shotgun and a magic umbrella in front of the camera by taking on the role of Mary Poppins in Disney's sequel to the beloved family film. Blunt nails the enchantment of the title character with oodles of charm and easy likability, making this sequel a worthy chapter in Disney's vast history of fantastic movies. In addition, you may quickly get this excellent musical film thanks to Disney+.
Ever only out of place.
Mary is a touch edgy in Blunt's portrayal. Her powers have a dark edge, which she denies is magical. In this day of irony and uneasiness, a Mary with too much sweetness may seem out of place, but Emily does an incredible job.
Ever lie awake at night.
Finally, at number 1, The Girl on the Train. Reviews for this film were mostly negative. However, one item stood out far and away from the rest. Blunt. Since her divorce, Rachel's life has been shambling, and she has become a habitual drinker. She spends her commutes peering out the window, wishing she could peek into the lives of the individuals she passes. She finds the couple endearing since they remind her of her times with her spouse. This picture-perfect romance is shattered when she inevitably catches the lady in the company of another guy. When her disappearance is reported on the evening news, she faces a difficult moral choice, whether to report it to the police. High hopes were placed in the work due to its widespread acclaim. Blunt made a great effort to uphold standards and was somewhat successful. The performance is one of her finest, full of depth and finesse. Some might even say that if the film got any good reviews, it's all thanks to Emily for her impeccable acting skills.
I'm going to stand right here. I'm not going to come closer. I just need to talk to you. I don't want to hear anything you have to say.
That's a wrap for this video. So which was your favorite Blunt movie of all time? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.